When most people are trying to stop drinking, what do they say? Well, they say that I should stop drinking. It's not a priority, it's just something that I know that I need to do. Yet on the other side of the spectrum, there are people out there that say that they absolutely must stop drinking. It's do or it's die. It has to go or I'm screwed. But the question is do things really need to get to that point? Do they need to get to a must? Do things need to be at absolute ground zero for you to make this change? Well, that is exactly what I'm going to break down for you in this video. We're going to be talking about the key mindset shift that will make stopping drinking easy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down some of the reasons why people say that they should stop drinking. Then on the other side of the spectrum is I'm going to break down some of the reasons why people say that they must stop drinking. And then I'm actually going to show you how you can turn your should into a must without having to go here, without having to go to the bottom of the bottom, without having to be at that place where you're like at ground zero, everything's out of control, because you don't need to get there. You don't need to go to the place that some people go to with drinking for you to make this change. So listen, you guys are going to love this video. And just before we get into it, do make sure to click the link in the description if you want to get access to the video training showing you how to apply first principles thinking to control your drinking without things like AA, rehab, willpower therapy, and so on. So just click the link in the description to get access to that training. So, like I was saying, most people that try to stop drinking say that I should stop drinking. And what kind of reasons do these people come up with? So one reason why people say that they should stop drinking is because they've put on weight. You know, things aren't bad, but they've just put on a few extra pounds. You know, they might not have been going out and about. They might just be at a point where, not feeling 100%. Other people might just say that I should stop drinking because my partner doesn't like it. You know, maybe you get home drunk and your partner's just annoyed. It's not like your partner's saying, get that out. It's like, I don't like it when you're drunk. So then in the back of that drinker's head, it's like, well, I'm drinking, I'm having fun, but my partner's, they're annoyed, but not like they're going to leave me. Yeah, I should probably stop drinking, but hey ho. Then you've got some people who know that they should stop drinking because energy isn't great, right? They just don't feel that good. Life isn't that bad. I just kind of get through life with a low level of energy, but as long as I can drink at the weekends and drink in the evening, it's okay. But I should probably stop drinking. And these are the kind of rationalizations. They can see that alcohol is starting to cause issues, but it's like, well, I don't need to really fix this. I just probably should do something about it. Other people, they just don't feel 100%. They just aren't operating at the best that they can. They're just kind of getting through. They're just getting by. And a few problems here and there might be showing up. And it's like, I should stop drinking. Another reason why people say that they should stop drinking is, hangovers starting to get annoying. But it's not really that big of an issue. A few hangovers here and there. I should probably stop drinking, but don't really need to. I can just kind of continue going on the way that I'm doing. Most people will spend their entire life in this state of mind. They know that they should do something about it, but because things aren't that bad, they just keep going. Now, I'm going to tell you in a minute how you can shift your mindset from a should to a must without having to go into some of the dark places that people go with alcohol. So just bear with me. But what are some reasons why people say that they must stop drinking? Well, usually it's these kind of reasons, and obviously the list just goes on and on forever, but these kind of reasons then start progressing. Things start getting worse. And basically people get to a point where they start to get a bit terrified. What kind of things happen then? Well, people start saying that they must stop drinking. Maybe something like a health scare has happened. And one of the first times that I stopped drinking for a long period of time is I had a health scare. I was sick on a computer. I threw up blood. That was like pretty much enough to say, whoa, I must do something about this. And I did stop drinking. It was like that switch where I was like, dude, this is actually terrifying. People get these kind of health scares all the time. The doctor might just say, listen, you've got to knock it on the head. Another major reason why people stop is it becomes a must is because they get an ultimatum from their wife, from their partner, where it's like, listen, if you don't knock this on the head, we are done. Like, I cannot keep supporting this behavior. And what happened from the partner, not liking it, is it just progressed where they were just given like an ultimatum where it was like, I've just had enough of this. And that's when people start going, well, now I need to change. Another reason, people go from not having great energy to maybe losing work or losing clients if they've got their own business. So people, they might start seeing it where they get fired from their job, or maybe, they've got a business and it's slowing down, or maybe they're losing clients and going backwards all as a result of alcohol. And this can be a wake-up call where they're like, if I don't stop this, it's going to get even worse. Other reasons why people must stop drinking is DUIs. I see this a lot. I know a lot of people get DUIs, especially in America, where they get a couple of those and it's like if they get another one, they might go to jail. It's not uncommon. And that can be another reason why people are like, this must stop. This is not who I am. For most people, when it becomes a must is they hit this level of rock bottom where they're just like, this has got to change. There is no option other than for me to get rid of the alcohol. Now, do you need to get there to stop drinking? Because that's the point of this video. Do you really need to get to a point of being at ground zero? Because this time that I stopped drinking, it was more of like a should for me. But I managed to turn it into a must without, absolutely destroying everything. I was in a bad place when I stopped drinking, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to lie and say that I was at like a good place and then just had this switch and stopped drinking. No, I knew that my life was very chaotic. I didn't like who I was. I didn't like the results that alcohol was causing in my life. So I could very easily look at it and kind of see alcohol as the main culprit. But how did I turn my should into a must? Well, it all boils down to one key word. And it's introspection. What I mean by this is if you know that you should stop drinking, right? And you just know that you should, and you're not really doing anything about it, then you've got to do the work inside, right? And when I say introspection, what I really mean is you've really got to look at your trajectory. If you continue doing this stuff, where is that leading? Right? If you continue going out getting smashed, annoying your partner, where is that going to go? Because it will turn into a must for you one day. If you know that it's causing you problems and you should do something about it, well, are things genuinely looking like they're getting better? Probably not. They probably look like they're slowly getting worse. So you've got to ask yourself, what is my trajectory right now? Where is this kind of stuff leading me? If you've put on a bit of weight, is it likely that you're going to start getting a chiseled body and great muscles and a great health? Probably not. It's likely that it's going to turn into this must. So the first thing that you've really got to do is start reflecting on your trajectory and where that drinking is taking you. Now, that's all well and good, right? We can spend all day focusing on the negatives. But then the big question that you've got to ask yourself is, what do I really want? Right? What is my goal? What is my dream? What is my vision? What am I working towards every single day? Like, what is it that I want from my life? And when you get the answer to that question, now that's where the real change is, because now you can start to see something bigger, something better, something great to go towards. And now you've got to really ask yourself, does alcohol fit into this equation? Like for me in my personal journey is I was at a point where, working at a restaurant again, I wanted to be self-employed. I wanted to have my own business one day. I wanted to be able to travel. I wanted to have a great relationship. And just because my life wasn't at ground zero didn't mean that I couldn't turn my should into a must, because what I did is I really got clear on what I wanted. Right? When I started to see what I wanted and I saw that alcohol is no longer fitting in with what I really want, then now the should becomes a must. Because listen, the goals that I've got, the dreams that I've got, that's everything, right? That's all that I've got. Like, I just want to go towards a great life. I get one shot at this and then it's done. Like, we only get one shot at this life. So for me, achieving what I want to achieve and getting to the place that I want to go is a must. So really what I did is I got so excited about what I want for my life, that became the must. I must just go for this. I can't ignore the goals that I've got, the desires that I've got, and I knew that alcohol had to go. It no longer became a should. And this is what you've got to do, right? If you're thinking that you should stop drinking, do the introspection, do the work. Start asking yourself, where is this going? Is my life going in the direction that I want it to go? Probably not. Not saying that's the case for everybody. I'm sure that some of you guys are going to be like, well, I'm fine. I have one or two. No problem. But ask yourself, where is it going? And then ask yourself, what do you really want? Because I don't want you to have to go here. I know I speak to people that want to join the Sober Clear program, and a lot of them are here, right? A lot of them are like, Leon, listen, I know I've got to join this program. I've got to change, shit's bad, and I want your help. But then I also speak to people that are here, and they kind of know what they want out of life. They want the better life, the better business, the better health. They know alcohol is getting in the way, but because they've got goals, because they have things to go towards, they can see that kicking this on the head will be one of the best things that they've ever done in their life. So I want you to get there. I want you to ask yourself, what is it that I want? Is alcohol going to help me get there? I promise you will get to the same conclusion that I got to. It will not help you because it can't help you, because it's a drug that does nothing for you whatsoever. So now those small reasons why you wanted to stop drinking, it's like, well, hang on, wait a minute. Getting to my goal, getting to my dream is so much more important to me than prolonging an addiction. Because that's all that we're really doing is by continuing to drink, because we're prolonging an addiction that does nothing for us. So that's what it's all about, is doing the introspection, doing the work, turning that should into a must. Have a fantastic day.